Hey, what's up guys, Exalted here, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be analyzing one of FaZe Mongraal's cup games. Now the reason why I'm doing this one today, and you can see I'm on East servers as opposed to European servers, which is where Mongraal plays, what he actually did is he played in Thursday's pop-up cup, except he played on NAE servers just to see how well he would do, and he ended up getting third place. Now the reason why I want to watch this, one of these games from him is because he plays on insanely high ping because he is halfway across the world. And I'm hoping that not only I, but you guys can learn a lot about good game sense, even when you're lagging or have really high ping. So if we look at his games, like I said, he got third place. If we look at his games, his final game, he actually got first place with 7 kills. Now, because this is his final game, he's going to be really high up in points. He's going to be playing against players like Tfue and Booga and all the NA East pros. So the fact that he could win a game against the best players in the world on probably what I could imagine 150 to 200 ping, that is absolutely insane. So with that being said, let's go ahead and watch one of his games. Really quickly, I'd like to announce that my amazing sponsor Pro Guides is adding a ton of new features to their site. This includes exclusive guide videos for pro members every single day. The Pro Pass now includes access to all games like Fortnite, League, and Smash Bros. And there's also up to 10 more free coaching passes for pro users. Finally, they're coming out with guides with 2 more World Cup players. Please click the link in the description below. Alright, so getting into his final game, he actually didn't really get any kills early game or mid game. All of his 7 kills actually came from late game. So I'm really interested to see where he actually lands as a solo to get uncontested. And I'm also going to be looking at his rotations during mid game. We're not going to be focusing on his fights until late game because we won't really be able to see the ping disadvantage until late game. So I'm really interested to see where Mongraal lands right here. It looks like he's going to be taking the rotation of houses all around the side. While I'm watching him do this, I can kind of see how laggy he actually is. When he's hitting those blue circles, they're really laggy. He'll hit them and then they'll move. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can also hear it in the sound as well. Anyway, because he is on such high ping, he has a huge disadvantage, so he's trying to play for placement points. He's really prioritizing placement points, and it's crazy how you can get so many points just through placement and bad rotations endgame. But with that being said, that was something I just wanted to point out. You can really see how laggy he is, and also because of the lag, he's trying to go uncontested drop locations. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and skip until he starts rotating. I also wanted to point out another thing. You can see these are the players that Mongraal is playing with in his final game. He's got Sen Booga, the World Cup winner, in his final game. He's got several really, FaZe Mongraal, he's really good. E11 blue team, and then I'm pretty sure I saw, yeah, there's Ghost Assault, there's Ghost Tfue, there's FaZe Dubs, there's High Sky. There's some absolutely insane players in this lobby, and a lot of players we can't see the name of because we haven't seen them on the map yet, or they haven't gotten a kill or something. So I can only imagine that you guys probably recognize a lot of these names, and this is not going to be an easy lobby, especially for having about 150 ping. But right now, Mongraal is right here. All he did is he just rotated around these houses with a hoverboard, got a lot of loot, practically uncontested, but he does have circles, so he's probably going to box up, but we'll go ahead and see what he does in just a minute. Looks like he's going to go ahead and rotate and see if he can get to that drop. He's still pretty much in center zone. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip till something happens. Right now, he's just disengaging from every fight he has. He has impulse nades. He's just getting out of the way. He doesn't want anything to do with people. And you can see, like I said, how laggy Mongraal really is. He's just not fighting at all. Alright, so Mongraal's about right here. He ended up getting this drop. Hopefully he'll get impulse nades, which was exactly what I was going to say. He got a nice upgrade there. He got minis, and he also got a chug splash. He could pop the chug splash now and pick up the minis, just so he has a more total of shield. That is definitely something I would have done. I would have popped the chug splash because you're not full shield, and I would have picked up 9 minis because you can use those really quickly on the go. Now what he's going to do is he's actually going to rotate. There are 50 seconds left for the next storm, so he's not going to be waiting to late rotate. He's going to be early rotating. That is super important, especially because he's trying not to see as many people as possible. He does not want to have anything to do with people. So he's going to be rotating early, which is very interesting. And then we'll see if he goes center zone, where he's going to go. You can see him right here on the map right now. Alright, so he's going to go close to center zone, choked a little bit, got headshot. He does have plenty of shields. He could have more minis, but he probably just forgot about it. But yeah, so he's pretty close to center zone. I believe he is about right here. He is right here, so he's really close to center of zone. He's going to go ahead and hold players that are rotating into zone, and he's going to hopefully get a few kills. I'll go ahead and skip to where something actually starts happening again, like maybe his next rotation or his first kill. Alright, so the next zone came in. He ended up impulse nading on top of the factory building because he got somebody really weak while rotating in. And that's exactly what I said was probably going to happen. He just killed people that were rotating in, and he did a lot of damage with that gold infantry AR. And that pretty much secured himself Storm Surge damage. So if this game were to get towards the Storm Surge point, he would not really have to worry about it as he has tons of tag shots. So you see he's going to go ahead and impulse as opposed to launch pad. That is very, very important. He did not want to launch pad, and there are a few reasons why. Launch padding, one, you are very exposed. You cannot shoot back, but also when you're in a situation where nobody else is launch padding, you're going to get focused by absolutely everybody. It looks like someone just died below him. He's going to go ahead and hopefully get some mats. He got more impulse nades. Okay, Mongraal's RNG is actually really good this game. But yeah, so you're going to want to know when there's other players launch padding near you, and you're going to want to be able to know when you do want to and when you don't want to launch pad. You don't want to launch pad if no one else is in the air. You will get focused, you will die. So in that situation, he did end up using his impulse nade, which is really quick, and it's really easy rotation. So he is now, I think, just right outside his zone. He's just going to walk in. Yeah, he's just going to tunnel into zone, and there he is. He's in zone. And I'll go ahead and skip to when all the fun starts to happen. Nice. All right, so Mongraal just did exactly what he does best. He's in zone, and he's watching players, if you look in the bottom right, that are forced to rotate into him. And he got that gold infantry AR, and he just lasered a player out of the air. And that is why you do not want to launch pad when you are the only one launch padding. It's better to do what that player is doing right now and just tunnel into zone and use the mats. So what I'm noticing that's super interesting is Mongraal gets in zone. These kind of last two zones, he isn't worried about getting to center zone. He just wants to get into zone, and he looks behind him. He looks at players rotating, and he just tries to absolutely beam them, and he does that very, very well. So instead of rotating mid-zone, he's actually playing kind of aggressive. He's trying to beam players, get as much damage as he can, and there, he saw people launch padding. He heard players launch padding, so he's going to go ahead and take advantage of that and get a really easy launch pad straight into half in, half out zone, and he's going to, exactly like I said, he's going to go ahead and box up right on the edge here, and he's going to go ahead and watch all the players rotating into him and hopefully get a couple easy kills. There he goes again with another super easy kill. He got to that zone early as soon as possible. He waited for players to rotate into him, and then he got a really easy kill. So he's gotten 2 kills so far, and they were both done the exact same way. Early rotation and killing people on their way to zone. All right, so Mongraal sees the next zone, and he actually has zone. So he can do 2 options. He can tunnel just, like, as you can see here, he's, like, right here in zone's right there. He can tunnel just as zone moves, but what I think he's going to do is I think because he's at the front of zone, he's actually going to build up, and I think he's going to shoot at players behind him and then impulse nade there. That's my guess. We'll go ahead and see what he does. So that's exactly what I said he was going to do. He has stayed in the same spot. He waited for players to rotate, and then he's going to go ahead and impulse nade straight into the zone. GG's to Mongraal. Now, the reason why he's doing this, he has not box fought a single player. He is killing players on rotation just like that. He is not box fighting anybody, and that is because of his ping. If someone gets near his box, he immediately disengages, and it's working out super well. So he's getting to the front of zones, and then he's looking behind to see if he can get picks. So he's using the impulse nade, getting in front of zone. He's looking behind just like this to see if he can get any picks. I don't know if he got that kill. Yeah, I don't think he ended up getting that kill. Either way, he almost got it. It was really close. But he's got zone again towards him, so he's probably going to stay here and just try to laser some players. Back of zone, he's going to go ahead and rotate all the way to the front. Goes really far. He's going to box up and probably edit a window and look for kills. Just like that. Absolutely beaming players. He's going to wait for the zone to get all the way towards him, and then he's going to use that impulse nade. I can only imagine again after getting some absolutely insane loot. Okay, so he's going to pick up the gold scar because now he can actually spray players in the air. He's going to take high ground on 150 ping. No way. Yeah, you can see how laggy he is. This isn't replayable. You can tell he does not like the situation he's in. He's really close to a player. He's got really high ping. He cannot box fight. He's going to get away from players at all possible costs. If you are a high ping player, you do not win box fights. Play to your strengths. Use your AR. Absolutely obliterate players. He's going to try to... Oh my goodness. Mongraal's absolutely insane. What? Mongraal's so good. Now here's a 50-50 fight. Actually not really right now. They're both out of mats, I think. He's gonna have to be really smart about this. What? Alright, so we actually learned a lot from this. First thing we learned is Mongraal is absolutely insane. 150 ping does not stop him at all. But the biggest thing I want to talk about is his rotations are super important because he does not engage in box fights ever. What he does is he rotates to zone, he gets to edge of zone, and he looks back and lasers people rotating. So if you guys are high ping, or even if you're just a regular ping player, like 20, 30, maybe 40 ping, this is something that you can learn from. Rotating to edge of zones and lasering people on the way is super beneficial, as Mongraal actually got 7 kills and won that game. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something, and with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.